What's good, YouTube? What's up, family? Sorry I've been missing y'all. I'm trying to get it together. How y'all been, though? Hope everybody is doing well. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm not going to have a video on, but I will give you a message that could, uplift or encourage or confirm whatever you may be going through. So stick around, family. Stick around. Stick around. So I'm going to just hop right into it. Not enough. Somebody is feeling not enough. They're feeling frustrated in a relationship. They have a lack of confidence. Or somebody could be jealous. Love call. Someone expresses love. So thinking of you and letting you know. So could it be a situation where separation? So you could be in separation with this person. You could feel like you're chasing them. But we have wedding rings. And we have healing heart. So you're frustrated in a relationship because you feel like you're chasing them. Maybe you want to tell this person that you're thinking of them, that you're unsure of your future. You want to connect with them. You feel a soul connection with them. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles, it fell in the struggle, but you don't feel like this person is reciprocal or that they're reciprocating the energy. Yeah, with the Nine of Pentacles here, but I feel like you do feel independent in what you're feeling. Like you feel like it's a mystery. Like a mystery, but you feel like the love has grown on you. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. What's the Six of Pentacles? The Page of Cups and the Trickster. Yeah. So you could feel like, or somebody feels like it's manipulation, or they could feel like they're being naive, or like, like I said, the love is not reciprocated. It could just feel like the love isn't reciprocated. So this person is like, man, come on out with the jokes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can I get an answer? Like, can I finally see the truth about the situation or whatever it could be? When am I going to, somebody could be also beating themselves up, like very frustrated. Like, when am I going to accept the fact that this is not real? Like, or they're just playing on my heartstrings, or they're just playing on my emotions or naivety of the situation. But somebody is like, but hey, I'm fully aware of who I am. Like, I've came a long way, and I did it in silence. Like, I did it humbly, and just focused on myself, and like I'm coming out again. So it's like coming out of isolation, or coming out of a web, or coming out of, a hole, or a hole in the ground, or from up under a rock, however they want to say it, or you want to call it. But I feel like you're stepping out, so you don't want to feel like, maybe you do genuinely love somebody, but you don't want to feel like you're chasing them just by expressing the genuine love that you have for them. Maybe that's what somebody is feeling, but because they're unsure of how this person may feel, or if they even reciprocate the love, they feel like, they feel a little goofy or out of place for feeling this love for somebody that they don't know if they feel the same way for them in return. And that's understandable. That's understandable for sure. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. So somebody is wondering, like, am I loving from a broken place? Is it broken? But again, like, they're like, no. When they sit back and like you know, maybe think about their self and think about the values that they may see in their self or in the person that they may feel out of place or goofy around or because of. They like, I could really see us having a soul connection, an everlasting promise. Like, that's not just like, they like, that's not just an illusion. It's what I really feel. It's what I really feel from my heart. Yeah, the Three of Swords. But there could have been some heartbreak. Somebody could have felt like, you know, or they could feel like it's just going to end in heartbreak. So they're going to get their hopes up high, and then it's just going to end in heartbreak. This is how somebody is feeling. This is deep. Come on, rock with me if you feeling this. Go on and hit them thumbs. Going to hit them thumbs. Can I get a thumbs up in here? And then also subscribe if you catch a vibe. But welcome to my channel. Welcome. I am your energy healer. Okay. So I do readings and I motivate. So if you're looking for positivity and a true soul spiritual friend, then stop on by. You've reached the right place. I offer personal reads as well. So stick around. But somebody, what I'm thinking, what I'm seeing is that someone feels goofy, out of place about what they feel. They're constantly questioning their self, questioning their intention, questioning the reason, you know, they may feel what they feel for a person in particular, and they feel like they don't get anything in return. Like they don't get anything for feeling this way, but they can't help but feel this way. And I feel like this person reevaluates themselves a lot, because like I said, they're coming from up out of a rock or whatever the case may be. Stella got a groove back type energy or something like that. But this person is like, maybe even the way they see life and the way that they see relationships has changed, or the way that they see themselves. This person could have went through a personal transformation, and they do feel good about themselves. They do feel like they on the right track to, you know, being happy or whatever. But there could be something that they still feel like they can't get over, or they can't see the truth about it, or they see the truth about it, but because it's not physical. You know what I'm saying? Because this is somebody that's just going off of what they feel, what makes them happy. This is someone that has learned or is learning, they're rediscovering what makes them happy. Wow, yeah, Six of Wands. And that's what they're going after. What did I just say about this person giving some type of attention? But they like, am I wrong for giving the attention that, or it's not even attention. Like this person feel like it's not that I'm giving attention. And they could be doing it in the background, like kind of silently, kind of quietly, like they not making too much noise. But that's because this person is like, they're healing their heart, and they're really starting to mend and understand the things that they genuinely care for, like what matters to them, what genuinely matters. And this person feel like somebody in their life may genuinely matter, and they want to tell them that, but there's may have been so many different misunderstandings, and it could be a person that they feel like is just a manipulator. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody that use their naivety against them, or, you know, would use that softness or that kindness against them. So they like, why do I just feel so tenderly genuine about this person when it's not even reciprocated? But then they go back to themselves and they say, what is it about me that I need to let go or step out of? And then because they automatically think that their dreams are not going to be fulfilled with this person, whether they've spoken to this person or told this person or whatever the case may be. This could be somebody that has just now started to walk in their truth walk in their power. So they are just now starting to open up to people that they may have been feeling, love for, unconditional love for a while, but it makes them feel all mushy and makes them feel very, just out of place, because they can't control the situation. They can't control the situation, and this person could be used to controlling a situation. Like, maybe this person is very mysterious. They're very mysterious in the way that they do. I mean, like, their mystery, or whatever the case may be, is how they control what goes on. So they share very little. They do, you know what I'm saying? They don't do too much or whatever. Like, and maybe that's what this person is learning. They're learning this, but at the same time, it makes them feel crazy because they didn't realize how much self-doubt they had in their self. They didn't realize how much they were self-sabotaging because they were afraid of looking weak, or they were afraid of looking like, you know what I'm saying, putting themselves out there and it not be reciprocated, or putting themselves out there and then they get backstabbed, or they get, criticized, or whatever the case may be. Could be something that they used to, for real, for real. It could be something that they used to. They used to connecting with people, and then all of a sudden, now the person, like, ripping them to shreds about something. But, so that could be another thing why this person is like, they want to express the love they feel. They want to express, how much you mean to them. But they're afraid of being wrong, or they're afraid of it not going no further. They're afraid of not getting what they really want. But they're happy though. At the same time, they're grateful. This person shows a lot of gratitude because they know that where they are now, they were not too long ago. This person know that they are really striving, and they have gotten away from a lot of toxic relationships. They don't consider this person toxic because they feel like a branch of support for this person. They feel like family. So they don't judge them. They don't judge them. They support them. So the love is not like, they're not really trying to control the situation, but they don't want to go too far out on a limb, and you feel me, a person just don't even respect or even want the genuine love that they're trying to show. And that's understandable. Like, you feel me? People be like, nah, I'm cool. You feel me? But the point is that somebody do just feel like, they do just feel like, we can be like, you matter. Yeah, the sword in the boat. The sword in the boat, which means like, we ain't gotta be together. We can gracefully bow out. Gracefully bow out. So that could be what somebody feels like. They can gracefully bow out, but it ain't even, it's deeper than that. I got twin flames out here, but girl with a snake, narcissist, and empath. Seduction in the reverse. Stop the pattern. Heartbroken. And paradise. But it says abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want and show gratitude. That's deep. And I feel like that's what this person is doing. So yeah, they said that the twin flame journey was to awaken each other to who you are in self-control. That's deep because we do have seduction in reverse and we have stop the pattern. Wow. Somebody heartbroken. The Wheel of Fortune. That is about to change. I just heard somebody gonna pop the play. They're gonna pop the Q. They're gonna pop the Q. Yeah, Four of Swords in reverse. The Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, they done thought about it long enough. The Eight of Cups, they can't walk away. The Four of Swords in a reverse, coming out of this confusion, regret, remorse. Lost family, lost friends. But they like, this is my fresh start. That's how somebody looking at it. Hey, Diamond, how are you? That's how somebody looking at it. What's the Eight of Cups? How you been? Yeah, the Seven of Wands. So they could be clearing their energy, taking their power back. The Nine of Cups. Yeah, this person is walking into their happiness. Wow, Ace of Cups. That is awesome. That's awesome. Page of Pentacles. They want to work on it. They want to work on the connection. So shout out to whoever that is for whoever that's for. Shout out. Shout out. I want some trail mix or something. Or some watermelon. So I just seen the moon and the moon card and the magician card. Does that mean moon magic? The Eight of Cups, walking away in disappointment. The Page of Pentacles, put in effort, time, in a marriage, a relationship, crossing boundaries, or mistrust of money. It has been revealed. It's been exposed. Whoa. Wow. And somebody like talk to the hand. And yeah, because they defending themselves now. They really fighting back. Because they could have found out that somebody been sleeping around. Or is this paper towels? What is... Somebody been throwing a brick and hiding their hand. So, I guess, like, somebody been stealing from somebody. And... yeah. It's been exposed. Divine intervention. Divine intervention has came out. It came out. Somebody's true colors has come out. Somebody's true colors has definitely came out. What did I say? The trickster. Yes, the trickster. It could have been a King of Pentacles energy or somebody that's related to a King of Pentacles energy. There could be a fire sign involved. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius don't have to be, or a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but this person, yeah, their true colors are now being shown. Their true colors are being shown, and they've been, it could be also that this person been blocking somebody's, like, options, like, you know, like somebody been blocking somebody's options. Yeah, the Two of Wands. There was some type of bad timing or a bad decision. Or somebody can be in the same community as each other. And they protecting you from the community. Like, y'all don't live that far from each other. They could be protecting your feelings or protecting your innocence. But the Knight of Wands here with the Knight of Pentacles is saying, yeah, like this person is coming in like a knight in shining armor. But they're coming to stay. They're coming to be loyal and show you, like, show up for you. Like, show you that they got that. They can be in that energy of support and loyalty. And I feel like with the Tower in reverse and the King of Pentacles in reverse, this person may have went through a whole 360, like a personal transformation, especially with the World here, those cards falling under the World. It's telling me that, yeah, or somebody could be closing a cycle with a King of Pentacles, somebody that try to portray to be successful or portray to be in control or like they got their shit together, but they really don't. And people actually see their true colors about that. Something that they were trying to hide and that they didn't want anybody to see. They were trying to hold it together, but like what's done in the dark always comes to the light. And yeah, this person is ran down. 9 of Wands. They're exhausted. They're tired. They're tired. That's why. That's why. Yeah, Ace of Cups and 3 of Wands. Yes, and they just can't stop looking at or reflecting on or thinking about or wanting to say something. Pop a question. They want to pop the question to somebody like, do you love me? Do you love me for real? 888. Maybe they want you to make them a dinner. They like, if you really love me, invite me over to a dinner. Invite me over to, you know, have dinner and talk if you really love me. Maybe that's what somebody is thinking. I don't know, but wow. What's the 3 of Wands? They could be planning an invitation. They could be planning to invite you somewhere. Yeah, 4 of Cups. The 2 of Swords and the King of Swords. But there's a situation where this person has to swallow their pride or swallow the idea of you rejecting them, or somebody could feel like they at a turning point or they at a crossroads about maybe even standing on business when it comes to the past. But they're like, ooh, I didn't think I would love you unconditionally. So they're questioning the love, maybe. Yeah, they're at a crossroads, like I said, because they didn't think they would love you. They didn't think that they would have unconditional love for you. So this person in the past, they could have done something or said something, and they like, yeah, I mean that shit. Then I don't go back. Like, what? Man, you was shit to me. Hell. But now they like, huh? Like, you kind of touch my heart a little bit. My bad. It's like, that ain't funny. That's dead ass wrong, man. That's dead wrong. But hey, we can't judge them. You feel me? We can just move on. And at this point, I'm just thankful for the real love. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. It is what it is. So that's what somebody should be like. Like, shit, I'm just thankful for the real love. When I realize I got real love for somebody, then I'm like, yeah, I want to know. I want to see you do good. And I feel like I'm like that with every fucking body, bro. Everybody I come into contact with every single day. So I just wonder, like, if people can really be that way. I do wonder that. Like, is you genuine and just like, you feel me, motivational to everybody you come into contact with? Supportive and open-hearted? Maybe that's a real question of somebody, because I feel like maybe somebody is at a crossroads because of their past. So they like a lot more guarded, or they gotta have their chest out, or they gotta have you know what I'm saying, they big ass steel man boots on. You feel me? And I'm like, that's cool if you going to work, but like all that ain't gonna last too long around me, because I don't like that. I'm not that type of person. Like, I'm just gonna be soft. I'm gonna be soft and like laughing at somebody that try to poke their chest out or something. So that's what I'm wondering. Is like, this person is feeling like, because at the end of the day, this is a person that feel like they gotta poke their chest out. And I feel like they could want a connection, an everlasting promise, where they feel vulnerable, where they feel like, all right, I'm being too hard and she gonna make me laugh, or she gonna make like chill, like, help me chill out or whatever. Like, that's what this person could be thinking. That could be what they thinking now. But in the past, they was like a cool dude. So they didn't think of that. It flew over their head. Probably even over yours too, because you ain't really think like, maybe both of y'all in the same boat. Like, we didn't 888. We ain't think of this. We ain't think of this. Like, it was just like we was having fun at the time, or we was chilling, and then I caught feelings unexpectedly. Maybe that's how somebody is feeling. They caught feelings unexpectedly after seeing someone's true colors. So as they sat back and got to see your true colors, they started to fall in love. And this is somebody that could have been holding a grudge against you because of the past. Yep, they've been holding because you may have rejected them in the past. They feel like you rejected them and went to somebody else. And ever since then, they've been at a crossroads with you, pissed off low-key, but still watching and thinking. Ace of Wands. What did I, bro? I'm not, man, come on. And the Emperor. I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. The Ace of Wands and the Emperor. This person is thinking of a new beginning. How would it look? How would it look? They could be changing their perspective about the situation, looking at the bigger picture. Looking at the bigger picture because they're so used to jealousy or toxicity. This person could feel like it's a different look. The love is a different look. And it's unusual, and it got this person coming out of their comfort zone. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles for a new solid beginning. If they want a fresh new solid beginning. Or Ace of Pentacles could definitely bring somebody out of a rough time, or maybe you're going through a rough time, or this person is going through a rough time. Yeah, with the Three of Swords, the Strength here, and the Moon, there could be some struggles that this person is battling with that they don't want you to know or want you to see. They're going through a rough time financially or something. Yeah, they isolated to themselves. Yeah. Judgment on some type of heartbreak. The Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Six of Wands. Somebody want to take you on a date. They might offer you out on a date. Oh, heartbroken. They're heartbroken, deeply sad by a separation. Twin flames in a reverse. What? The Grim Reaper of the relationship is over. No second chances. Do you think so? Keys on a ring. Many options. Unconventional. String along. One night stand. String along. feel like they stringing you along. What's heartbroken? The Seven of Pentacles, yeah. The Queen of Swords, the Seven of Cups. The Chariot and the Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Yeah, somebody feels strong alone. They feel lost. Queen of Swords. They could be speaking some type of truth, though. Or seeing some type of truth. They see some type of truth with the Seven of Cups here. They see through some type of illusion or some type of confusion. And maybe that's pissing somebody off. Maybe that's what's pissing somebody off, is that they trying to have this person heartbroken. They want this person to be heartbroken because they want this person to feel like they're in a third party situation, or like, you know what I'm saying, they got somebody else, or this, that, and the other. Or maybe they trying to make this person feel like they giving the somebody else what the other person want. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they could be paying attention to, like, the shit you want or shit you talk about or shit that you hope for. And then they try to do something to make you think or feel that they're being that way with somebody else. Like, it's just somebody that could literally just be driven off ego, driven off pride, driven off of confusion and manipulation. Like, serious. Like, they like to be the one to have the last laugh. You know what I'm saying? So they like to be the one that, you feel me, that at the end of the day, like, you can't call them out, you can't read them, like, ha ha, they confused you, bitch, like, ha ha. If you feel like you a miss know-it-all, or if you feel like whatever the case may be, like, they gonna try to outsmart you. That's what I'm feeling. Somebody is heartbroken that they can't heartbreak you. That's wow. That's wow. They literally could have been trying to do everything, spiritual work, all that, in order to try to break your heart. And they fucking heartbroken that you is not heartbroken. They like, if you saying fuck it, I'ma say fuck it too. This was a fake twin. Damn. You saw how I was studying. That's funny, because it was probably a little hard for you to get over this person, but it was a karmic twin flame. They was not the real person. I mean, the real one for you. This was a karmic lesson, which is why we have keys on a ring out here, because the karmic relationship lesson is the truth about what you needed to see about people, seeing people for exactly who the fuck they are, seeing through the illusion, seeing through the confusion, seeing through, you know what I'm saying, the things that they want you to question yourself about. You know exactly what the fuck going on. Yeah. Ignoring the red flags. This person wanted you to ignore the red flags forever. Yeah, they thought you was just going to be some type of lazy Susan or some type of lazy cornball that wasn't going to defend yourself, or that wasn't going to stand up for yourself. That's what this person was thinking. It was a karmic lesson. So it's not that they was supposed to love you or do whatever the fuck. No, they were supposed to treat you exactly how they treated you and how they continue to treat you until you learn your lesson. Because this person, I'm trying to tell you, they were never going to give you that emotional stand-up guy offer that you wish you had. Ever. They were only going to keep you wishing for it with the Eight of Swords here. They were only going to keep you wishing for it. Wow, the relationship is over. What did I say? King of Swords. King of Swords, to clarify, twin flame. This is somebody that tried to block your path with their chest out. Not protect your path. Wow. They could have watched you in secret, lied on you in secret, gossiped about you in secret. And all you did was love this person until you start seeing their true colors. And they got extra pissed. Extra pissed. Wow. So what's the Grim Reaper? Yeah, the Page of Cups. That's over. That's over. Them playing on your top like that is over. The Page of Cups with the King of Pentacles. So if you still wondering if this person is going to come around and be the guy of your dreams, this King of Pentacles energy, then the Nine of Pentacles, let's see. Let's see this King of Pentacles energy. If you still sitting around in your imagination hoping that this person is going to come back around and be your King of Pentacles energy, the Two of Pentacles says that this person is still struggling with something from their past. Oh, they are. For some, they are. They still struggling though with confessing their truth. They're still, so for some, this is going to be your person, but they were heartbroken because you saw right through their bullshit and you called them out on it with love though. So that could be why this person is heartbroken and why they like, ooh, you know, what's this King of Swords here? What's the King of Swords? Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Emotionally manipulative. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's exactly what I was picking up on. The King of Swords, they didn't want you to get close to them. They kept you at bay, honey. They kept you at bay. And they didn't want you to think that you was better than them. Like, they didn't want you to think like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Like, even if that's not what you was portraying, they took your confidence as cocky. And they tried to bring you down a little bit, family. Instead of rising to the occasion with you. You feel me? And it's all good. It's all good. But this person, yeah, the relationship is over. No second chances. The Page of Cups. What is the Page of Cups? Yeah, five of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Definitely some conflict going on. But what's the Page of Cups? Look, the Page of Cups is the Hierophant. Oh, wow. Ten of Swords. So this person, they could be about to propose to you, family. And somebody else could be heartbroken. A third party. The truth is finally out. Somebody feel like the truth is finally out and they can breathe and they're happy, they're satisfied. They don't, it is what it is. cannot believe I've already been on here for almost an hour. That is wow. Damn, I'm so cold. Let me get it. What else going on? What's the final message? Four Swords thinking. The boat. Moving on. Abundance, to be happy. This person can't get that memory out their head. They can't get the thought of you moving on to be happy. Moving on without them to be happy. But somebody got many options. You got many options. They could feel like you got many options. Yeah, the butterfly. But they're healing their inner child. And you know, when that happens, when somebody heals their inner child, like they start attracting people that resonate or complements their higher self. So although this person may have many options, they still desire a certain level of attraction from these people, you know? So keep that in mind, family. Yeah, kisses. Yeah, not today, though. Not today. The butterfly, the love call, the mirror, the kisses, and the not today. The snake, competition. What did I say? This person got competition, or you got competition, or whatever the case may be. But somebody just got to be confident. They got to be, you know, walking in their power, walking in their truth, you know, and just focus on that. Just focus on that. What's not today? Love call, Three of Pentacles. Working it out. They're not working it out. They don't want to work it out. What's the Three of Pentacles? Or planning. You think that they're still angry, but they're actually planning. Is why they're not speaking. What's the kisses? What's behind the kisses? Yeah, the Empress. They think you're so beautiful. They fell in love with you. Maybe. Or they like you for sure. Yeah, the Empress. I mean, no, kisses, time. Yeah. Time, patience, peace. Peace. This person could feel like you're their peace. So they have fell in love with you. Okay, what's the mirror? What's the mirror? What's the energy behind mirror? Four of Cups. You reflect their past. You reflect what they need to heal. Yeah. Wow. What they can let go of. They could feel like you encourage them to do better or be better. What's the love call? Yeah, the Chris. This person's name could be Chris, but also clarify a little more with this card. Let me get I. Look, I what? I want to work on it. I want to fix it. I want to build. I want to rebuild. I want to share what I've learned. Yep. King of Pentacles. I want to share what I've learned. The butterfly. Yep, King of Wands. Freedom. Freedom. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Independently taking their power back. Wow. They got all the resources. They've healed. Yes, their motherly issues maybe. Maybe they had some mama problems. Or maybe this girl had some feminine problems or like a hard time with something, but they've crushed it. This person they have grown so much. So the competition is like little to none. The time is up. The time is up because God had already made it so that you hold the key to the heart. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. So somebody could feel like their outdated way of thinking when it came to lust and people, their outdated way of thinking, their conditional way of thinking, confirmation, excuse me, created some type of burden. It created a heavy burden in their relationships. That's what this person feels. Yeah. Like, cause and people are angry. Somebody is angry. Seven of Pentacles. Somebody could feel like they invested a lot of time into trying to start something with somebody or hold on to something. Kelly, come here right quick. It's Friday. It is Friday. All right, that's what I have for the collective. For whoever that's for, I hope that one day we're going to get it right. I'm going to keep, you know what I'm saying? Keep doing it till I get it right. That's all we can do.